see, we've got a big operation going on. Got a big pile of dirt here. We've tunneled out about 130 feet of dirt underneath the building, and we're working on replacing the plumbing as we speak. We've got our crew underneath the building right now, getting after it.
Yep.
Wim, why don't you tell us about some of the problems you were having and why you called us out?
Yeah, the big giveaway was that we had water coming out from under the slab at the corner of the building. So this building was built in the early 80s, all PVC pipe. And then when we moved in here about 14 years ago, we connected that to the existing drain. What we now know, being that we're 14 years along, is that we should have put in Schedule 90 instead of regular PVC because we pumped some pretty warm water down the drain, which caused some of the joints to come apart. So I called you guys. You came out and scoped it, saw that we had a collapse, a couple of breaks, a lot of waviness in the pipe. So it was time to just replace the whole thing and, not have to worry about it.
Yeah, well, and that's where we are. As you can see, we've got our big pile of dirt over here. We've got an access hole on the corner of the building over there. We tunneled down and straight under the building to expose all the plumbing going underneath the building. And they are actively cutting out and replacing pipe now as we speak. We're definitely happy to be a part of this with Wim and help them getting him back up and going again.
Yeah, and your crew's been, we didn't really know what to expect, right? We're like, okay, they're gonna go under the building, like what? How does that work? But yeah, your crew got right after it. They work fast, and it's a big mess, but it's been well contained, and communication's been great. Yeah. So yeah.
They dug this fast. I mean, I came out here on Wednesday last week, and it was almost completely dug out. So I was super impressed with how fast.
That's crazy. No thanks. This is the original tap room. We've since added on. We added a second building, connected those buildings together. But you can see where we added the original plumbing in. Yeah. These saw cuts here, and then connected to the existing piping there. About a year or two ago, we were experiencing the same thing, found a break here. They fixed that. Again, not Schedule 90, we know better now. Or Schedule 80, what is it?
Schedule 80.
Schedule 80, Schedule 80. Schedule 80, so that thing came loose again. So we're doing it right this time.
Yeah, and you can see the difference between us tunneling under the foundation and saw cutting like this is we're not cutting into the rebar, we're not compromising the structure of the building in any way.
And it doesn't make a huge mess, and I can still
you can still operate.
Still operate.
We keep working, you're able to keep doing your thing, keep brewing beer, keep serving your customers. Kind of got a little bit of a tour earlier from one of your employees.
Excellent.
He showed us around.
Joey's real good at that.
Got some really good footage there.
You need 4 things for beer: water, malt, hops, yeast. We're using centrifugal force, and we're taking all the hop material. This is our cellar.
So none of this other than the trough drain.
Yeah. We have a so the trench drain there, and then we have one drain.
The mop sink over there. Yeah. Where is the trench drain going into the actual?
Right here in the corner.
This is where it drops in.
That's where it drops in.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And would you say this is like where most of the acid, the
mostly hot water here?
Mostly hot water?
Yeah. So obviously when we're packaging, we have to rinse off the cans inside, outside, and that ends up here. Right now we're lucky enough to have a second building and a second system, so we're trying to divert as much water over there as possible, but yeah.
And all of that comes this way also. Those trench drains?
That's a separate building and a separate system.
Building,
yep.
Separate system, okay.
Yeah.
So we might be out here doing this again one day.
That's scheduling.
Okay.
We did that one right.
Impressive operation you got going on.
Thanks.
How long have you been brewing beer?
I mean, professionally, 14 years. Before that, in the garage.
In the garage.
Like most of us start.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been at it for for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, he gave me a little taste of one of the beers earlier. It was ice cold right off the manufacturing line. So.
Oh yeah, no, that's the freshest beer you'll ever have. Putting some beer in cans. We also put beer in kegs. You know, one thing about the brewing process is we use a lot of water. So for every gallon of beer we make, we probably use about 4 to 5 gallons of water.
Wow.
Just from process, cleaning, packaging, rinsing. You know, we have to keep everything super, super clean. We use a lot of water.
So yeah, plumbing is important.
Yes,
You know.
very, very important. Brewery floors are really important. This was a remodel in here. In our other building next door, we sloped the floors, so all the floors slope towards a drain, which is what you need if you're doing a lot of production and you're using a lot of water. We didn't have the luxury to do that in this building, so we got to learn how to squeegee.
A lot of squeegee.
But now we're doing packaging in here, so that's much less water than.
And who pipes in all of these? I mean, there's some pretty intricate plumbing going on with this stuff. So.
Yeah, this is all prefab. So this is all done off-site, and it comes basically as a kit, and you put it together. Now,
just connect
some of the other piping, we have glycol piping next door, and then we have stainless piping in here. You know, that's all custom.
You got piping for your grains and everything you stow.
Yep. A lot of conveyance. Yeah, I mean we're making liquid, right? So we got to get it from one point to another. So it's a lot of hoses and a lot of pipes.
Yeah, everything moves through pipes.
Oh, look, we have customers. Lovely. Let's
Oh,
have.
you guys are busy here today. It's my second one for the day. What's the most popular?
In here, probably Lakewood Lager or Stubbs.
Are these all brewed in-house here?
Yep. Everything's made in-house. We have 24 taps. We do have a guest tap for cider, but we make that here too. So yeah. So you know, the one that kind of started it all is our Lakewood Lager. It's a European amber lager, just really true to style. Lovely color.
Get that.
And a lovely beer.
Beautiful.
Cheers, sir.
There we go. That's good beer.
That's a good one. I think the thing that kind of took us by surprise is when they're tunneling under there, you can hear them, you know, jackhammering or whatever they're using, some sort of pneumatic thing down there. And we're like, what's that noise? What's that noise? And yeah, okay. Yeah, we have people underneath us, under the slab, tunneling out. So yeah, that was something very interesting and not something that happens every day around here.
Yep. The great thing is that you are able to continue working and keep doing your thing.
Yeah,
It
no,
doesn't
that
affect
was definitely
business in
key.
any way.
Because we've had, you know, like we saw earlier, we've had saw cuts before, and that just creates
That's a huge
such a mess.
Yeah.
Such a mess.
It compromises the foundation also.
Right. I recommend the tunnel. So how long you been in the business?
26 years.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I got another customer I'm talking to today, 230-foot tunnel here in Dallas as well. And he's got some pretty competitive bids. I didn't even notice this outside area over here.
Yeah, it's our big beer garden out here.
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you for the business and thank you for the beer. We're happy to be working with Lakewood Brewing Company.